Really didn't expect a little sunbaker here. And I see that, and that, and that, and that.
It is a SUNBAKER patch.
It is a sunbaker patch. That one there is definitely another nugget. That is unreal. They're just sitting on top of the ground here. That's a sunbaker patch. Who has ever found a sunbaker patch? Would be good to find gold again, because yeah, we've been prospecting for a few days now without any success, and I haven't had any real targets yet. I only dug a bit of noisy ground back there, and all I've got so far is a nice jasper rock. I don't know, I just picked it up, but yeah, it's nothing special, nothing valuable either, but now I finally got a signal here, which I'm gonna dig. The detector has been a bit noisy in general. There's a bit of EMI in the atmosphere here, but that's a definite signal. So yeah, I'll dig it. Oh, actually, is there gold here? I really didn't expect a little sunbaker here. Well, I'm gonna get the two-way out and let Mark know that there is gold in the area. And yeah, I'll have a closer look around, that's for sure. How good. Okay, you're not gonna believe this, but as I'm sitting here talking to Mark on the two-way, I'm just looking at the dirt. I'm wondering what's going on here, and I don't know if you can see this, but I'm pretty sure that one there, that's gold. And that one there, and that one there. That is unreal. It's just sitting here on top of the ground. I'm trying not to stomp around in the dirt too much. I don't want to disturb it before Mark gets here. This is where I just got the first piece. That is unreal. Okay, I don't think within all these years I've ever had that. That is incredible. Look at that. That is unreal. That is just incredible. I'll wait until Mark gets here, because he's got to see that. I've never seen anything like that. It's just sitting here on top of the ground. Boah. Yeah, you wouldn't swing your detector over this stuff here. Boah. It's nice when you can see them glittering in the sun, because yeah, when they're not covered in dirt, then they are nice and shiny. That is unreal. Okay, there's Mark coming. You're not going to believe this. I've never seen anything like that. I had a signal there, and as I went down to set up the camera, I could see this one here, sitting there. Yep. Then I was talking to you on the two-way, just sitting here, and I looked over, and I see that, and that, and that, and that.
Oh, look at that. It is a SUNBAKER patch.
It is a sunbaker patch.
Unreal. Good job.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
No. Dreamed about it, but
and I didn't even swing the detector over this area yet.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you wouldn't, you know, because of all this stuff here.
Yeah.
There. They're the ones that I can see now, but yeah, well, what else is going to be under this bush here?
Yeah.
Or in this area in general.
Nice.
Yeah, not wrong. So this one here, that's nugget number 1. That one there is definitely another nugget. Then there's this one here. And I can see that one. Yeah. And here, there's another one there. There. That is unreal. They're just sitting on top of the ground here. There they are.
Oh, nice. There's a couple of grams sitting on the top.
Yeah. That's what it must have been like back in the old days.
Yeah.
They were just picking them up off the ground. But yeah, I'll get rid of this bush here and see what the detector says then.
Yep. A good one.
We should have a very close look around here.
Good one.
5 Sunbaker nuggets.
That's a patch.
That's a patch. Alright, so Mark is going back to dig his target back there. That's a Sunbaker patch. Who has ever found a Sunbaker patch? We've picked up Sunbaker nuggets before, especially Mark, he's very good at that. Yeah, so many pieces in such a small area, and they're all visible. I can honestly say that has never happened to me before. Yeah, now I'll turn the detector on and see if there's any more targets here. Alright, so there's definitely more targets in this area here. Well, I can't see it, but I'll give it a bit of a scrape. There it is. I can see it now. There. That'll be nugget number 5 in this small area here. How good. Boy, just when you need it the most. This is very rewarding. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll take the pick and I'll move that dead bush and see what's hiding underneath it. So the bush is gone now. I can't see any more nuggets sitting there on the surface, but I'll get the detector and check again, because I did hear one there earlier. There it is. So just here somewhere there's another screaming signal, and the ground is only shallow. There it is. That's another nugget. How weird is that? I've never seen anything like that. That is incredible. I'll put this one in the tin with the others, and then I'll scan this area again with the detector. Just by looking at these bushes, you know, there could be another Sunbaker patch anywhere around here. All you can do is, you know, give the area a proper look at, and at some stage you gotta say, okay, you detect it properly, and yeah, then you gotta move on and look for the next gold spot. But I'm not there yet, so I'll have a little bit more of a look around here. Yeah, I've been detecting this area for quite a while now, and I couldn't get any more targets, which is so strange because all these nuggets were in such a small spot, in such a small area, which really proves that detecting is a game of hit and miss. I declared this one here my new lucky charm. I'm not really superstitious or anything, but I'll just give it a go anyway. I got nothing to lose, and if I carry another rock in my pocket or not, who cares, you know? But yeah. Could be my new lucky charm, this Jasper rock. I might just clear a bit more of that stuff off the ground here, just in case that there is another patch hidden somewhere over there. They are all dead bushes and branches and logs, so they should be easy to move out of the road. I'll move them to a spot which I have detected before to make sure that I don't cover up any other patches. And yeah, then I'll detect again in those areas and see if I can get another nugget or two. Now it'll be easier to get the coil under those bushes around that area there. Okay, I don't think there's anything under these bushes here. Now I'm gonna go over to my last step, which I planned on doing in this area, which is right on where I picked up those nuggets. I'm just gonna dig a little bit deeper. The ground is only shallow here, but I'll just dig down a little bit and see if there's another signal further down. So this is where the bush was, and this is where the nuggets were sitting. Here I can see my scrape marks, which I only did with my finger. So this is exactly the spot where I'm gonna dig down now. Alright, that'll do for the moment. Yeah, that noise there, that was just EMI. EMI, electromagnetic interference. Not much you can do about it. You just got to check over and over again and make sure that there's no signal that you walk over and walk past. I'm not happy with this stem in this area here, so I'll try and get that out, and then I'll detect this area one last time. And if I can't get anything, then I'm going to fill this hole in and have a closer look around this area. Unfortunately, no nuggets in my SUNBAKER patch area here, which means I'm going to fill this hole back in, and yeah, I'll continue searching in this vicinity here. So here they are, the nuggets from my very first SUNBAKER patch. 8 nuggets I got in total, and I'll put them on the scales now to see what they weigh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is 4.82 grams. Really, really good. Yeah, it's not the biggest patch I've ever found, but it's my very first SUNBAKER patch, so I'm happy with almost 5 grams. Yeah, sometimes gold nuggets reach the surface of the earth similar to coming out of a pipe. Believe me, it's very exciting to find such a rare spot, and I'm glad I can share this experience. So if you like this video and you want to see more of us in the future, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thanks guys, we'll see you on the next one.